Good morning. It's quarter-finals day at the World Cup of Pool, but we're still reeling from the drama of last night. Karl Boyes is with me, and Karl, no sooner had Jason scratched on that 5 and 9 than all the other players were in the practice room showing him how it should have been done. And quite funnily, Roberto Gomez did exactly the same thing and scratched in exactly the same way. How would you have played it?
To be honest, I don't really know. It didn't look as thin as what Jason was showing all the lads in the practice room, but he's a little bit unfortunate in the end to scratch. And what a way to go out the tournament. It was such a shame.
So much drama last night. Were you surprised? Was Great Britain the biggest surprise for you last night?
Yeah, I think so. And I think also another big surprise was USA was 5-0 up in their match and completely threw it away. They had chance after chance. Philippines come back and won the match. Unbelievable scenes, it really was.
What a match that was. It had absolutely everything, didn't it? What went wrong for America?
Yeah, I just think it was missed ball after missed ball. And, at this level, you can't afford... I mean, we have seen a lot of missed balls this week, to be honest, probably more than usual. But, pool players, we don't have a lot of pool tournaments to play and there's not a lot of money floating around. So when you get in these situations, you probably feel more pressure than, let's say, millionaire sportsmen, because pool players are mainly broke, to be fair. But... yeah, it was just a crazy, crazy day for pool. And to be honest, it was a good advert for pool because it is a very exciting game to watch, and everyone could see that. And
the Filipino boys, they've got so much energy, haven't they? What a partnership they are, Jeff De Luna and Roberto Gomez.
Yeah, I mean, it's probably fair to say it's not the strongest Filipino team that could be here, but, Jeffrey's been playing in a lot of the matchroom events and he's such a big character, as is Gomez. And, that was a big win for them to come back and win a match like that. It really sets you up, and, they'll be looking to kick on now. And in the quarter-final match, when you win a match like they just have, they can kind of just play a bit free-flowing. And they've got nothing to lose now because they've kind of dodged the bullet.
But certainly the strongest pair that physically could have been here with all the travel restrictions. Very grateful that those two guys could come over from America, where some of the players were stuck in the Philippines. And they've got to be one of the favourites now, Karl.
Yeah, I mean, obviously there's some good teams left, and it's now a race to 9, so all the teams can relax a little bit. There's no excuses now. Everyone's had 2 matches on the table. You know what the arena is like. You know what the table's playing like. It's time to kick on and try and get in the semis.
It is indeed, and we started out with 3 Great Britain teams. Great Britain A, they fell. Great Britain B, they went out yesterday. So Great Britain C, well, we can drop the C. You're the last 2 standing.
I think we should just keep the C because it's been our good luck charm. We wasn't in the tournament. Obviously, we know Canada really unfortunate that they couldn't make it. And, I was here, I was negative. So, I got the call up, and Daz, one of the probably the greatest, English 9-ball pool player of all time to play our sport. And, we've won the event before, so we managed to get in that way, if you like, and we're still in somehow. I don't know how, but we are.
Tell us about your approach, because at the table it seems like you're a little bit more relaxed. Is there maybe a little bit less pressure on yourself?
There is, but when I'm at the table, I don't feel like it feels like that. I know, obviously, in the outside scenes and people on social media and yourselves probably feel that way. I always approached the game like that. Even when I played singles and Mosconi Cups, I was always trying to smile. That was the way I dealt with it. Daz looks like he wants to murder somebody. I look like I want to kiss somebody. That's just the 2 different characters we are. And, he's not happy with the way he's played. Sometimes I felt like it was 3 against 1. I'm just glad I've not made a complete fool of myself, and I'm hitting an OK ball.
So come on, Karl, have you started to think maybe, just maybe?
That was a tricky match. We managed to get through it with the help of Greece and a few nice rolls. We've got a tricky match next, but, we've played Holland before in the final and we've won. They've never won this event before. Niels has faced defeat twice in the final, so things are going to be on his mind. You just never know.
Well, let's have a chat about today's matches. 2 quarter-finals in each of the sessions, and we open at midday today with Japan against perhaps the surprise packages so far, Slovakia.
Slovakia, for me, have been the team of the tournament. They took out defending champions, the team that have made the last 3 finals of the World Cup of Pool. And a lot of the times when a dark horse like that beats a big team, they usually bow out the next round. They showed a lot of character, a lot of heart, and a lot of bottle to beat Czech Republic. They're a very, very dangerous team.
But we love to see Japan and Naoki keep going in the competition. Even Bridgie had a dance with him earlier.
Yeah, Bridgie's got some moves. I need to give him a bit of stick about that. When I get back in the studio with him, he seems to have kicked me out. He seems to prefer Albin now over me. But Japan in the first round, they were playing with smiles on their faces. And a bit happy-go-lucky, but they got a little bit more serious and they played well. It's going to be a tough match for both teams for sure.
Yeah, Albin Alshan might have a new job. He's certainly better than who we've had previously in the studio this week. Second match of the afternoon, it's yourself and Karl, who we've spoken a bit about, against the Netherlands. They had a day off yesterday, so they'll be nice and fresh. But they perhaps, fair to say, look the strongest of the teams left. Yeah,
I mean, obviously we've scraped through, to be fair. Darren knows he needs to up his games. He's made a few silly errors and missed a few balls. But he's a proven winner. You know, he's won more pool tournaments than, you know, any other European, probably, certainly as much as the other guys. And the longer he's in a tournament, the deeper he gets. He knows what it feels like. So hopefully he can spark some of them old moments and come good tomorrow.
There's no Nick Vandenberg, but it's a repeat of when you won it in 2014, and that brought all the drama.
Yeah, that was a crazy match. I mean, you know, the World Cup of Pool seems to throw up some crazy matches, as we've seen over the last few days, and I expect more drama.
And into the evening, Germany, we know all about Joshua Filler up against Denmark. Mickey Krause, the breakout star of this World Cup.
Yeah, Denmark, good team spirit. I know Barham Lotvi very well. Mickey Krause, up and coming, 20 years of age, practices with Niels Feyen. Great future ahead of him in the game. Very, very good team.
And we've spoken a little bit already tonight about Philippines and Estonia, but they play each other the last match of today's play. How do you see that one going?
Yeah, I think at the end of the day, the way Estonia won in the end was like just unbelievable scenes, you know, when Jason and Chris pulled it back to 6-all. Me and Albin was in the comm box. We both felt Jason and Chris were going to have the edge because they're used to that situation. It was just a few poor positional shots from Great Britain, and that's what cost them the match. Can Estonia beat Philippines? Who knows?
Well, there's 8 teams left. Who's going to win it, Karl?
Great Britain C.
Correct answer. Well, no, just Great Britain now. Karl, thank you very much. You've got to go and practice because you're playing a little bit later on today. So, Karl, thank you very much.
Cheers,
That's it for us on Off the Rail. We go live at midday on Sky Sports. And if you want to know what to expect, here's a little flavour of yesterday's action.
Go hard, go hard, go home. Go hard, go hard, go home. Go hard, go hard, go home. Touchdown like the end zone. When the circle turn to my home, can't get me out of my zone. Go hard, go hard, go home. Go hard, go home. Yeah, these are championship rings on my hands now. In my head I'm top 10, yeah, that's hands down. You a squad, know you're looking man down. Funny how foes turn to friends now. Drive a race car like a Atari now. Call filling up, I need product again. Treat the business like a playground, might slide on you. Do me wrong, might fly on you. Do a backflip, cause I'm mad rich. I'm the definition of what that is. Go hard, go home. Go hard, go hard, go home. Go hard, go hard, go home. Go hard, go hard, go home. Touchdown like the end zone. When the circle turn to my home, can't get me out of my zone. Go hard, go hard, go home. Go hard, go home.